How we doing? Listen, I wanted to make a video about religion and what I've learned through the years of searching for the highest truth and the divine powers and the manifestation techniques. All of this nonsense to a certain point. What I've wanted to say is that religion is somewhat necessary for someone's life. At least from my perspective, I don't think it really matters what kind of religion as long as you believe in it and have faith. But for me, it was like every time I stopped believing in anything and or stopped doing the techniques, the meditation, whatever I was following on that time, things seem to maybe not get worse, but just lose importance. Stuff just gets pointless for some reason. When you put all the power on you, in a sense that you see yourself as a god, and you use the manifestation techniques and everything is on you, I feel like life gets worse, like considerably worse than if you have some kind of point of view in a way that you were created and you are a creation, and yes, you are connected to the creator, but you are not the creator. I think that's way better for someone psychologically, and I think your life is just gonna be better. Because see it like this: when you use manifestation techniques, everything's on you, right? Like you are manifesting something. You are doing the work to manifest it, even though you like let the universe, like yeah, you are doing that shit. And listen, you don't have to believe in Jesus or something or Buddha or whatever. But what I'm saying is, if you do the manifestation techniques, don't be like, yeah, I'm manifesting this. Yeah, I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna do this ritual and I'm gonna do this meditation and whatever. Stop. There's just so much nonsense going through your brain, and just let's do this and do this technique and read this, and oh, maybe there's something I haven't read yet, I haven't found. There is nothing out there that you have not found or read already. I'm sure of it. If you are like me and you got into meditation techniques, manifestation things, all of this occult esoteric knowledge and all of that, like metaphysics and stuff like that, trust me, you know everything. You know the principles, right? You already know it. What I'm trying to say is that you have to detach yourself in a way that have faith, like be like, yeah, I want to have this, and I have faith that the universe and God is gonna help me go towards that, and I'm building towards that. You also gotta do shit. You gotta do shit to have shit. You cannot just have faith that it's gonna come along. With faith, you will see more opportunities, and more doors are gonna be open for you, just because you see the doors, not because they opened for you. So it's just awareness, keeping a goal in mind, letting the subconscious think it over and try to find ways to find shit. Because listen, when I've started manifesting shit and stuff like that, I was like 15. I was sure that I'm gonna be a millionaire by 20 just by manifesting things. It didn't happen. It didn't. And then there was some time where I just felt guilty and not enough, because how could I have not been able to do this? Like, there's so many people that have done this and they are living the fucking life. So there must be something wrong with me. So no, there's nothing wrong with you, with me, with us, if manifestation hasn't really worked for you. So we gotta change the system. We gotta think it over. We gotta start again, and we gotta start simple. We overcomplicated our lives to such an extent for no gain other than our health and stress and free time and our mind processing power. We gotta start again, and we gotta keep it simple, just like it says in the Bible. Believe or pray and believe that it is already yours, and the Lord shall give it to you, or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, paraphrasing. I don't know how to say that word. I'm sorry, I'm not that smart. Um, but I hope you can understand my idea. So we gotta be simple. We are simple creatures, and yes, we have a very smart brain in our heads that we can access, but sometimes we use it too much, you know? We watch TikTok, there's so many emotions, then we watch the news, and it's stressful. Our daily life brings very much stress into our lives. So we gotta start again and start simple and keep it simple. Be like, I wanna achieve this, Lord, God, Father, a universe, higher self, whatever it may be. I have faith that you are gonna help me achieve the best things for myself that are good for me. And just fucking live your life like that. It's not a mindset, it's more of a lifestyle. It's just like, you know, when you get into this lifestyle that God, whatever universe, right, has the best things in store for you, and everything that has happened till now is actually the plan, and everything's perfect. You just get happy, you know, you are happy. You cannot get sad, you cannot get mad, you still can, but not to that extent, you know. But when you overcomplicate things with like rituals and whatever the fuck, it's just so much brain power that's lost. And then there's so much expectation, because you've done a ritual, now you're expecting something to happen, and because you expect it, nothing's gonna happen, nothing's gonna manifest. So we gotta keep it simple. Pray. That praying can be done in many ways, but just set your intention out there, keep it in your head, write it on some poster in your room somewhere, and just live like that, you know. Just impersonate the person, the version of yourself who already has that. Because if you have faith that God is going to give you everything when you pray for it, then you already are the person who has received it. You know what I mean? So just wake up and just feel like the guy who can make $10,000 a month or euros, and the guy who is confident, and just be the guy who jogs and be the guy who works out internally. You know, mentally, everything starts in the mind. Everything is mental at the end of the day. You know, nothing is physical, or it is, but it's an illusion. Okay, now we're getting in some other things, but what I'm trying to say is that everything starts in our mind. Before you go to work, you are thinking of going to work. You are not just appearing there without any brain power, and you know, your mind starts everything. So let's use our mind more. It's quite simple. Let's just be the person that we want to be in our heads, and then the physical reality will change because we change. But let's not keep it in our heads like that. Just be like, you know, I watched, what's his name? Elisha Long, if you know the guy. And he said something so beautiful, like, when you're overthinking, when you're feeling weak, just blink and break out of it. Just blink and change. Something like that, you know what I mean? When doubt comes in your mind, just fucking blink and don't have doubt anymore. And you can actually do that shit. It's possible. So just be the person that you want to be, impersonate that person that you have in your mind, and every time a thought comes into your mind, just blink and say, no, that's not who I am. And blinking, I swear to God, it works. But for me, example, I'm somewhat of a Christian. Um, so I like to say a prayer when, for example, when I get lustful or something like that. When I feel lust coming onto me, I just like to say a prayer. But you can also blink or just say a prayer or just meditate. It's the same shit. So yeah, just have something like this, like some techniques that will keep you on track, and just be the person and use the techniques to keep you stable in that persona that you are impersonating. And yeah, everything's gonna work out at some point. Like, my life hasn't drastically changed, right, since I've been doing this. It's quite a long time. But now that I look back, there's actually much improvement that has been done onto me, right? Like, I've changed in so many ways, but you don't see it. You only see it after a long time. And now I'm starting to see that I've actually changed a lot since I've started to like really trust that everything's gonna work out. But I've also realized that you gotta work for it. Like now I see it like this. I see life changing to the amount of effort that I bring into life. Like as much effort as I give in, that's as much as I'm gonna get back in a good way, you know? So yeah, you still gotta try, but just have this mindset that everything is falling into place for you, and be that person. And even if something is going wrong, don't see it as a massive step back or as God punishing you. Just see it as a fucking stone in the way and just kick it the fuck away. Solve it. You know, I've had so many problems that I had to deal with. Problems, you know, just things that you have to deal with. And I've realized that I have to write emails, make calls, make appointments, speak with people, a lot of shit. And I was not doing it because it just seemed like a lot of shit that I didn't want to deal with. But then I took one day and was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna solve all of it. And I've started writing emails and calling people and making appointments and everything. And I swear to God, everything got solved, or almost everything got solved in less than a day. So the problems that we think we might have are actually very much solvable, you know? It's just you gotta put some time into it. Just write the fucking email, make the fucking call, write the fucking message, and just fucking do it. You know, this is the part that I'm talking about. You gotta do stuff, you gotta bring action into your life, and you gotta do shit. Like, you wanna get a girl, then bro, you cannot speak to a girl outside, you know, cold approach, then at least, I don't fucking know, make a fucking Tinder account and fucking be honest in your bio. Say, kind of, I don't fucking know. Say, I don't know how to talk to girls. Just, I don't know, do something, you know? You're gonna figure it out. But just do something and it's gonna be better. Have trust in the universe, in God, that it takes care of you. Because once you don't put any higher power into your life, then who's gonna take care of you? You? I mean, yeah, to an extent, but when those bad days come, when those lastful moments come, or whatever the fuck, right? You are weak. Like, you're gonna give in, whatever it may be. Procrastinating, lastfulness, laziness, rudeness, anger. You know, those are things that we as humans are very weak to sometimes. But once you incorporate a higher power into your life that you can somewhat like pray to, like I'm doing with God, you don't necessarily have to be like a Christian, devoted Christian or whatever, or a Buddhist. Just know that there's something higher than you, a higher power creation that you are connected with, and just by you speaking to it, it's gonna empower you, it's gonna take care of you. But as it says in the Bible, it says the word is life in a way, right? So the ones who read the Bible and hear the word will actually have more, I think it says like the spirit of God in them, right? So you gotta do the action of praying and asking for help in those kinds of ways. No matter what you're praying to, but pray to something and have faith that it's gonna help you. Now, I hope this answered some of your questions, but I could really go in depth on many subjects. But I've realized that the more simple we keep it, the more effective it is. We don't gotta overcomplicate things. Once you overcomplicate, there's like 20 things in this fucking machine, 20 gears, and every one of them needs to be oiled and brakes, and it's too much work. Just keep it simple and just take care of it and look that it works. See you in the next one.